Assalamu alaikum student, welcome to the classes of Sufa English High School. This is continuing of civics chapter number 2. So let's start with the point political justice. We have adopted universal adult franchises to enable equal participation in the running of the country. Accordingly, all citizens completing 18 years of age have the right to vote in election. Now, political justice is mainly concerned about giving equal opportunity for all. Now, in a political sphere, there should be the equal opportunity to be elected and to be contested. Okay, student. Now, point number 2, liberty. Liberty implies that there should be no coercive unfair restriction upon us and that there should be an atmosphere conducive to the development of our inherent capacities. In a democracy, citizens enjoy liberty. In fact, democracy becomes mature only if citizens enjoy freedom. Freedom of thought and expression is the most fundamental freedom for an individual. Everyone is free to express their own views and opinions. A give and take of ideas enhance the spirit of cooperation and unity amongst us. Similarly, it also enables us to understand the various dimensions of any problem. The liberty of belief, faith, and worship implies religious freedom. Every Indian citizen is free to act as per the teachings of their religion or the religion of their choice. If implies the freedom of celebrating the festivals and the freedom of faith and worship. Now, in this paragraph, they have explained that a citizen should be allowed to express his or her opinion freely. Now, he or she has to right to express their opinion through peaceful demonstration, word, art, or right to the information. Now, he or she may speak freely for one against the government. He or she has the liberty to move out freely throughout the country. He or she has allowed to freely practice faith, to worship of any god. Now, democracy is a hollow without the freedom of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship. It also implies the freedom of celebrity festivals. Okay, student. Now, point number 3, equality. The preamble guarantees the Indian citizens an equality of status and of opportunity. It means that all have equal human status and there will be no discrimination based on caste, creed, race, sex, place of birth, etc. The guarantee of equal status means not to discriminate between people in terms of high, low, superior, inferior. The preamble has given great importance to equality of opportunity as well. All will get the opportunity for development without any discrimination. Now, in this paragraph, equality, they have explained that all are equal in the eyes of love. A man, a woman, child, a Hindu, a Muslim, a Christian, a Buddhist, a Jain, or a person from any other religion. Now, a Kashmiri, a Keralite, and a Gujarati, or a Rajasthani, or a Goan, all are equal in a status irrespective of their religion, race, caste, sex, or place of birth. Now, status must ensure equal opportunity for all. There should not be difference but high or low or any superior or inferior. स्टूडेंट्स, सुपेरियर और इन्फीरियर मीन्स जो बड़े हैं वो बहुत बड़े, जो छोटे हैं वो बहुत छोटे, उसका आप डिस्क्रिमिनेट नहीं कर सकते. दिस इज कॉल्ड इक्वल. देयर शुड बी इक्वलिटी. नाउ the preamble to our constitution refers to a unique ideal or principle. It is the goal of promoting fraternity among the citizens and to assure the dignity of the individuals. Fraternity. The makers of the constitution believed that merely guaranteeing justice, freedom and equality would not lead to establishing equality in Indian society. No amount of laws would help us achieve these goals if fraternity is lacking among Indians. Hence, the promotion of fraternity has been included in the preamble as a goal. Fraternity implies a deep feeling towards one another. It creates a feeling of empathy. People become more understanding towards each other's problem and needs. Fraternity is closely related to human dignity. Human dignity implies equal respect to each individual as a human being. It does not depend upon the criteria of caste, creed, race, sex, language, etc. Just as we would like to be treated with dignity and respect by others, we should also treat others with the same dignity and respect. Now, fraternity in this paragraph, they have said that literally means brotherhood. Now, it is the object of constitution to generate the feeling of brotherhood amongst all section of the people. Now, fraternity is not independent objective. When all the objective of the justice, liberty, equality are ensured to the people of the India, the objective of fraternity will be realized. Now, hence be the promotion of fraternity is included in the preamble as a goal. Now, fraternity means implies that we feeling towards one another. Now, it is closely related to the human dignity. Now, human dignity implies to self-respect to each individual human being. Now, we should not treat others differently. We should treat with each other with the same dignity and respect. Okay, now go to the next page. When every individual respect another and honors their freedom and rights, dignity of the individuals will get established. In such an atmosphere, fraternity will grow automatically. The task of bringing about a new society based on the values of justice and equality will be facilitated. The preamble to the Constitution of India guides us to this very goal. The preamble ends with a mention of the fact that the people of India have given the Constitution to themselves. Now, Constitution to themselves, when every human being to respect each other, then the fraternity will automatically grow. So, this what the preamble of Constitution of India guide us to every goal. Okay, student. Now, we have completed the chapter. Hope you all are understood this lesson. So, thank you and take care.